Well, hello there. Can you believe we've already stepped into November of 2025? Woo! Where has this year gone? I mean, it's been feeling like time is moving faster. Well, you are not imagining it. The energy this month is like someone turned up the cosmic dimmer switch all the way up, and everything feels brighter, louder, and maybe just a little more intense. You might be wondering why things seem to be accelerating just a bit. Well, if you are, just keep listening. First, it's in the numerology of November 11. That's November 11, 2025. Got that? November is the 11th month, and it adds up to 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5 adds up to an 11, so you've got kind of a double master number. That in itself increases the energy. It's kind of a double 11 master vibration. So we're stepping into a month where the 11 is amplified. That vibrational frequency of leadership, initiative, all of that is amplified. It's also embodying a deeper, more spiritual, visionary energy. Now, if you don't feel quite ready for that double 11, November can be reduced to a 2. 1 plus 1 of the 11th month equals 2, symbolizing divine partnership. But keep in mind that also symbolizes a bit of duality. So things could get a little dicey there, even if you reduce it down to 2. Anyway, according to Adironnda, the 2 helps you build a strong foundation. So if you want, you can focus on that foundation for this month. But from my perspective, as I connected with the energy of this month, I believe that we're going to keep the focus on the master number 11. Think of it this way, that the 11 brings with it a turbo booster attached. Woo! This is a month of illumination. It's a month of intuition. It's a month of inspiration. It's a month of new beginnings. It's a month of jumping off the diving board or whatever. And it's also a time to keep your grounding cord plugged in, because it will be really easy to get ungrounded when the energy is this high. And our human selves sometimes will feel like we're, juggling cosmic lightning bolts. Let me share with you a little bit about what that means. This month is asking you to raise your antenna. Pay attention to the subtle signals. Watch for your inner nudges and recognize that ordinary is being stretched beyond the ordinary. The gap between what you've known and what's emerging is larger. The 11 challenges us. Will you step up? Or will you continue to play small? That's the big question. On the flip side of that, however, with the amplitude comes a potential for being overwhelmed. The master number 11 kind of walks the edge between brilliance and burnout. So November invites you to rise to the call, be a visionary, and be grounded. It's kind of an oxymoron, right? Be the bridge between the personal and the collective. Now, astrologically, take a deep breath, because the skies are humming too. We've got to start off the month with a giant, full supermoon, shining its light on all things that bring value and transformation. The really deep moon, the new moon, is in Scorpio, and that invites us to release, renew, and remember who we truly are. Now, let me tell you about the full moon a bit. The full moon is in the sign of Taurus, and the fact that this full moon is actually closest to the earth in this year than it is the whole year, that gives it extra punch. Oh yeah, the things you thought were subtle are going to pop. The new moon is on the 20th, and I said it's in Scorpio. So if you're not an astrological expert, what does this actually mean? Scorpio, Taurus, all that. Astrology isn't my area of expertise either. But when I tuned into the energy of the month, then I Googled it, and astrologically speaking, it was the same. It made so much sense. With the full moon in Taurus, early in the month on the 5th, expect a kind of a moment of culmination in the earthy area of materialism, values, and really your comfort zone. Now, not to get literal, but if you know Adironnda, they get very literal. When I connected in with Adironnda and the moon cycles of November, they showed me a great big bull. Right. In my vision, there was a bull. I mean, think about it. Great big body, itty bitty feet. So my interpretation is that Taurus wants more stability and security. So during this full moon around the 5th, 3 days before, 3 days after, that's going to lift the lid on what you value, what you own, and then how you ground and create stability. And because it's a supermoon, the spotlight is on you actually feeling into that need or desire that you've been thinking about. Then the new moon is in Scorpio. It's a little biting, I know. In the mid-month, I think it's the 20th, that invites transformation. But instead of being a surprising tale of transformation, it brings in a richness this month and an intensity. I mean, it doesn't mess around. This is a fresh start of emotional, subconscious, regenerative kind of transformation. It pairs beautifully with the numerology of the master number 11. We're not just turning a page. We are rewriting the chapters. Between the full moon and the new moon, that's the waning moon or waning moon, depending on where you're from. And it's perfect for letting go of old patterns, stuck energies, and stories. Because you will basically feel a strong call to value what matters most to you, while being willing to transform what doesn't matter any longer. Intuitive hits, inner downloads, and spiritual nudges, they are going to appear all month long because of the master number 11, right? You may even sense more, see more, connect more deeply. Material and emotional realms are both going to be active. So you're going to have highs and lows and highs and lows. That's why grounding is the key. For the collective or global energy, the moon doesn't control everything, but it heightens everything that's happening worldwide. So whatever global events are developing, they're going to feel brighter under the moonlight this month. Now, if you're interested in the global changes and what you're looking forward to expecting in your financial department, let me tell you, once again, take a deep breath. In the month of November, it's guided by that 11, that Taurus Scorpio moon cycle. We can expect major themes around your resources, power exchanges, and transformation kind of bubbling up to the surface. Resource retribution, financial systems, sustainability are majorly shifting your own values, and they may even gain prominence internationally. You will also uncover hidden assets and power imbalances, both financially and socially, as surprising things may be revealed. You might feel the urge to rethink safety and security. Remember that bull. Big body, itty-bitty feet, in addition to evaluating your assets. Now, speaking of assets, let's look at your finances. What can you expect this month? This is a good time to review your values, not just the question, what money do I have? But the question, what value do I want my money to reflect? November asks you, does your financial reality match your inner value system? Because this month's vibration is amplified. Opportunities are going to feel bigger, and so might the risks. Don't get swept away by the intensity of the month. If you've been resisting change in your finances or stuck in old patterns of value, this month encourages movement. Maybe it's time to let go of an investment that no longer helps, or align your spending with what truly matters. On a collective level, markets and resource flows, well, they could experience some turning points or some surprises. For you, individually, keep your foundation strong and stay open to deeper insights about what to invest in, whether money, whether time, or even energy, and what to release. Remember, when you align your financial flow with gratitude, you ride the wave rather than fight it. In the U.S., November is the month of Thanksgiving. It's a time of giving thanks, of gathering family and friends together, of reflecting on what we're grateful for. So let's expand that. On the frequency of the 11, we're looking for a larger, more global movement of gratitude. It kind of anchors you in your personal value and opens you to transformation. The vibration actually encourages you to recognize your connection to others, to the planet, and even to the unseen. Gratitude is how you express exactly that. Let's declare November as International Month of Gratitude. Somebody's probably already done that, but let's do it again. The big idea, no matter where you are in the world, pick 3 things every day that you're truly grateful for. Write them down and watch how your frequency shifts. Grab a journal, put your notes in your phone, or a sticky note and stick it on your refrigerator. Write what I am grateful for. Let's see. I am grateful for, I got up this morning. Woo! Then feel the ripples on that. 3 things when you get up. Because when you align yourself with gratitude, the value and transformation follow suit. You become magnetically aligned with abundance, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. I think we need a little meditation to complement this month of November. However, I've gone on for far too long. So let's look at the meditation for November on my YouTube channel or somewhere else where you're watching this video. And when you have a few moments of stillness, please put that recording on and meditate with me. In the meantime, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's step into this powerful, illuminating month of November together. After all, as Adironnda always says, you are the light we've been waiting for. And guess what? The switch is already on. Until next month, namaste, y'all.